Hello everybody and welcome to the 2022 Danville Blitzball World Series. Flying Squirrels versus Yard Goats. Two teams that took two different paths to get here. Of course, the Flying Squirrels first seed coming in. Yard Goats third seed had to play in the wildcard game against the Lightning. Squeaked out that one by a score of 1-0. Chris from the Flying Squirrels coming in with 18 home runs on the year, leading the league. Not even close, over 11 home runs to both the second place. Just a great hitter, great pitcher. We're going to see that today. Matt coming in, not as much of a power hitter as Chris. Doesn't have the RBI numbers, but he gets the job done in close situations. So one of these teams are going to come in hot. We're going to see which one it is. My pick is probably the Flying Squirrels, but we'll see. Without further ado, let's get into game one, the one-game playoff of the 2022 World Series. All right, here we go. First pitch of the 2022 World Series is underway. Behind Matt for ball one. Flying Squirrels and Yard Goats took two different paths here to get this moment. Chris throws a sinker right past Matt for a 1-1 count. Grounded down the line, looks to be fair, it is. That'll be the first out of the inning. Quick, brisk 3 pitches for the Flying Squirrels. We're on a 4-1 count here. 1 out, popped up, right back to Chris. Can of corn to end the inning. Quick, must be probably under 10 pitches there to end the inning. Flying Squirrels coming off the bat, still 0-0. All right, here we go, bottom of the first. Matt from the Yard Goats on the mound, facing the 2021 MVP and World Series champion. Chris from the Flying Squirrels, that one hit. And Chris on the backside, 1-0, one hit by pitch. 3-0 pitch coming to the plate, grounded. It's gonna be an out. Wasn't close to the fence, hit right down in the dirt, got on top of it. First out here at the bottom of the first. Great day for the World Series, 2-1. Hits him on the foot again. Second hit by pitch. Runners on first, and 1 out. We got a runner on first, 5-1 count. Quick pitch from Matt, grounded right back to him. That will be the second out of the inning. Still scoreless here going into the top of the second. All right, top of the second inning. Matt up to the plate, shielding his eyes from the sun. First pitch, sinker inside, fouled back, 0-1. Yard Goats finishing the year 6-6, grabbing the third seed in the wild card. Swing and miss, strike 3 on the riser. There's the first out of the inning. I was just talking with Chris before the game on how Matt's been so aggressive at the plate, something that I think he should change, and that fastball or slider is perfectly painted on the outside corner, 0-1. But I think he should be less aggressive. But there's a single right up the middle. That slider was hung right over the heart of the plate. Runners on first now with 1 out. Swing and a miss. On a 2-0 count. Runner on first, 1 out. Fastball hit center field. That's going to be another single. Bounced right in front of the fence. Very close to being a double. Runners on first and second, still 1 out. 3-2. Riser, pull down the line. It's going to be a fair ball, and that's going to be out number 3. So some opportunities for the Yard Goats in that inning. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard, going to the bottom half of the second. Flying Squirrels trying to take charge. This game's getting late. Here we go, bottom of the second inning. Score still tied 0-0. First pitch, slider in the inner half for strike 1. There's been a lot of debate over this year. One of the new rules that were implemented were moving on balls that were coming into the strike zone. An easy ground out for Matt. That was bobbled real closely. So that'll be out number 1. One of the rules coming into the year just talked about moving on pitches that were inside. And if you don't move and you get hit by it, that was clearly going to be a strike. It counts as a strike towards the batter. Big swing and miss from Chris on the slider down. We're in an 0-1 count. Fastball left high, 1-1. This one's starting to get late. 2-2. Slider hits him again. Runner on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 5-0. Miss high again, ball 6. Runners on first and second. Still with 1 out. This is the opportunity that Flying Squirrels have been looking for all day. And if you're the Yard Goats here, You gotta keep it simple. First pitch after the walk. In there, strike one. Count still at 1-2 after the foul ball. Matt trying to end the inning. 2 runners on. Fastball hits the right field. It's gone! Another home run for Chris and the Flying Squirrels. Pushes the lead up to 3. On. Fastball hits the right field. It's gone! Reiser had no zip on it. Left over the heart of the plate in his power zone. Something we've seen too often from him. And Chris takes a commanding 3-0 lead. At some point, you can't hold him down for long. He's had multiple pitches down the heart of the plate that he's fouled off and done nothing with. And he took advantage of that one. 1-1. Slider grounded right back to Matt. That's an easy play to end the inning. But not before Chris hits his 19th home run of the year, give or take. We're not sure the exact numbers. Probably should have looked before the game. But either way, a big home run that pushes his lead up to 3-0 going here into the final inning. Top of the third. Flying Squirrels up 3-0. Yard goes down there. Final 2 outs. Miss high ball 1. But it's one of those things you can't give Chris any extra outs, any extra opportunities. We saw that with 2 walks with 1 out. Matt just got too cute with the pitches. And instead now he's facing down those last 2 outs. Foul ball pushes a 1-2. 2-2. Sinker swung on, strike 3. There's the first out of the inning. Flying Squirrels are 1 out away from securing the 2022 World Series. 5-1 count. Missed low. The Yargo season stays alive. Still needs another runner on to even think about tying this one up. 5-1. Grounded. That was hit hard. That's single. It's gonna hit the fence anyway. First and second. 1 out. Tying run at the plate. First pitch. Inside. Ball 1. We got a 1-1 count. 1-1. Fastball down the middle of the plate. 1-2. Flying Squirrels are 1 strike away from ending it. And outside again. Flying Squirrels, 1 strike away. Hits the zone, strike 3, and that'll do it. The Flying Squirrels are your 2022 Danville Blitzball League World Series champion. You're not even embracing it.
Woo! Good run, though.
I even been sitting closer in.
Good run. Good run. Hey.
All right, I'm here with Matt from the Yard Goats. You passed round 1. You got to the World Series. You're the 2022 NL representative in the World Series. Obviously, it's not the result you wanted, but do you have any comments on your performance today?
I feel like I played pretty good, you know. Chris, he's just all around the best player in the league. Stats prove it, wins prove it. But considerably how dominant he is and how bad I've been playing recently, I feel like I put up a pretty good fight. His hitting clinic was on 1 home run off of like 2 walks, I think. So I'm not too upset about that. But you know, we lost, so just shows there's room for improvement.
Yeah, are you looking to come back to the World Series in 2023? Is that your expectations, or are you just going to keep it, you know, mild and see what happens in the regular season first before you declaring, you know, you're going back to the World Series?
I mean, we're here this year. We didn't make it last year, so 1 step further to win it. The Braves did the same thing. Playoffs, World Series, and they did it, you know what I'm saying? They didn't make it 1 year, then lose it, but piddle paddle, waddle daddle, I'm winning it next year.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with the 2022 World Series champion, two-peat, might I add, and Chris Fletcher from the Flying Squirrels. Chris, you won 3-0 today. All you needed was that 3-run home run on 2 walks. That was your only hit on the day, but showed up on the pitching wise. What do you guys say about your performance today?
Before we talk about my performance, you probably know what's coming. We had someone predict very early on that I was going to win the World Series, Jake Hopkins.
GSC Blitzball.
I want to reach out to him, you know? Maybe contact him, maybe send a thing or 2. You never know. just follow me on Instagram on my Danville _Flying Squirrels, and we can make stuff happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to my performance. I mean, honestly, I wanted to do better that game. Only got one hit, and that was that home run. But he was lighting up the zone early, and I just got away with it. I mean, he hit me twice each time, so he left the runners on. I made him pay.
Now, you won 2 years in a row. You know competition got stiffer this year.
Yeah.
Are you still expecting yourself to win the World Series next year, or are you just going to take it game by game, go in a regular season, and see what happens?
Well, I can't just underestimate my opponents. I mean, Logan almost swept me twice. I mean, Matt almost beat me, almost swept me. Just got to take it game by game. I mean, you never know. The Bananas might come in and improve, but we all know what's going to happen. But you never know. So you just got to prepare for the unexpected, you know? You know what I mean? And these two are probably going to come back even better next season. They want that World Series. I just got to fight more than them.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And I'll tell you my ring size later.
Yeah. We got to talk about the award ceremony coming up too. So, thank you everybody for watching the game. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a really good one, actually. Turned out to be a great game, a great series, great postseason, and a great regular season. So, we'll see you in the next one from Danville Blitzball League. This is Logan Foley. We'll see you in the next one.